Okay, showtime.
Time for one of the annual Thanksgiving dishes. My guys love it. I love it. The only time we didn't love it was when I was nursing Abby, and broccoli and nursing babies, not so good. Remember that, you young people. So, this is a broccoli casserole. I was first introduced to this by my mother-in-law, and I've tweaked it to make it more amenable to us and our tastes. But it's very southern because after the 3 eggs that I mixed up in here, I'm adding a cup of mayonnaise. And if you ever seen, yep, mayonnaise. I know there's lots of jokes about how southern people put mayonnaise in everything, and this is definitely one of those things that a southern person is putting mayonnaise in. But I'm telling you, it makes a wonderful, wonderful dessert side dish. This is not dessert. Some people might think it's dessert. I mean,
your sons.
Yeah, my sons. Okay, so and I've got a can of cream of chicken soup. You can use cream of mushroom. I'm allergic to mushrooms, so I use cream of chicken. And to be honest, I think cream of chicken gives it an amazing flavor. If you like cream of mushroom, though, go for it. But in our house, it will always be cream of chicken. Let me get all of that off of there so I can get this stirred up. I earlier boiled 2 broccoli crowns, and they are sitting over here chopped up, ready to go into this mixture. But I gotta get the eggs, mayonnaise, and cream of chicken soup all mixed in together.
Doesn't it look yummy?
It does. It looks pretty gross. This will bake. I'm not gonna bake it just yet. I'm gonna put it in the fridge and wait until I get my other casseroles ready and my ham, everything ready to go in the oven at the same time. This will bake at 425 for about 30 minutes or so, maybe a little less. You just want it to be nice and browned on the top. I'm getting this all mixed up. You definitely want to get it into a not solidified, but you know,
Emulsion.
It's not emulsion. Emulsion uses oil. Cohesive, maybe is the word. Anyway, you want it the same all the way throughout. And
Consistent.
We're getting there. Consistent's an okay word. So we're getting there, almost there. I like making this one because you can also, like I said, I can mix it up and then just throw it in the fridge until I'm ready to put it in the oven. And that won't be for a couple of hours yet, but I like to get stuff done way in advance. I'm not as organized as my wonderful sister. She's got a real spreadsheet for Thanksgiving Day. So, it's getting a little full, isn't it? Got my broccoli in there. I have to save that broccoli for another casserole. Actually, that was probably about 2.5 crowns because I had some in a bag that I needed to cook. This is 2 cups of sharp cheddar, shredded sharp cheddar. I love sharp cheddar. Anytime I get to use cheese for a casserole or something and it calls for cheddar cheese, I'm gonna use sharp cheddar. I think my casserole pan is gonna be just big enough. Gotta get all this mixed in together. Get that. I don't know what could set the dogs off. The little dogs. The good news is that broccoli right there, I can freeze it and use it another time. Not a big deal. I can make a broccoli cheese soup with it, something like that if I wanted.
Make your sons another casserole tomorrow.
Make my sons another casserole tomorrow. Yes, Matthew has already complained to me that I did not bring enough squash out because he wants a lot of squash casserole. And I was like, you don't think this is enough? And he said, look at me. Which means he's a big boy and he needs more squash casserole than that. So, got this all mixed up. Blend it in, get everything out of the corners and spread that out. Sounds like the dogs are playing. So I'm gonna spread this nice and even. You may not think it looks good now, but I'm telling you, it's gonna taste amazing. I do a lot of cooking for Thanksgiving. I have my squash casserole, I saved probably a 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese to go right on the top, just to do a nice little even layer so that when it bakes it gets a little bit crusty. And then I've got a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. There are lots of ways people do this, but I think that breadcrumb works the best just because it's an even consistency. You can spread it out all the way. I keep spilling it right there where I'm dropping it, where I'm pouring it into my hand. Put a nice even layer of breadcrumbs. This will bake. It will rise. It'll be right at the top of this pan once it's all said and done. So I've got, this is ready. When it comes out of the oven, I'll come back and show it to you. But for now, it's gonna go in the fridge waiting for all of the other little bits and pieces of goodness I'm gonna put together for supper tonight. See you soon. I almost forgot to show you guys what this looks like since we got our spread out here and everybody's getting their food. Say hi, Benjamin.
Hey.
But that's what that broccoli casserole looks like. It's nice and yummy. Y'all try this recipe. I hope you like it. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all take care.